We live in a world where a day is always approximately 24 hours long, and the sun invariably rises in the east. These phenomena are a direct consequence of the Earth's continuous rotation around its axis, reaching speeds of approximately 1,670 kilometers per hour at the equator. What would happen if the Earth suddenly or even gradually stopped? At the equator, the rotation speed is 1,670 kilometers per hour. According to the law of inertia, everything not firmly anchored to the lithosphere will maintain its original velocity and continue to move eastward. People, animals, cars, trees, buildings, everything would be instantly swept off the planet's surface. It would be like colliding with a giant, invisible wall at high speed. Living organisms would be killed by the colossal G-forces and impacts. Even those in deep bunkers would be smashed against the walls as the bunker itself continued to move. The Earth's atmosphere also rotates with it. If the planet were to stop suddenly, air would continue to move at speeds exceeding 1,600 kilometers per hour, creating a monstrous, global hurricane many times more powerful than the most destructive cyclones ever recorded. This would tear away rocks, soil, and even parts of the Earth's crust, hurling them into the atmosphere. The oceans, with their colossal mass, would also continue to move due to inertia, creating a mega tsunami that would cover most of the land. A sudden stop would release enormous kinetic energy, leading to widespread earthquakes, tectonic shifts, and massive volcanic eruptions. If we assume that the Earth's rotation stops not instantly, but very quickly, but smoothly enough to avoid destruction from inertia, which is physically unlikely without external influence, but possible in a theoretical scenario, we would expect equally catastrophic, but more prolonged consequences. The most obvious change is the length of the day. If the Earth stopped but continued to rotate around the sun, a day would be equal to a year, approximately 365 Earth days. One side of the planet would face the sun for almost 6 months, an eternal day. The opposite side would be plunged into 6 months of cold night. The Earth's lack of rotation would lead to extreme climate imbalance. The day side would heat up to temperatures that would evaporate water and turn the soil into a desert, with temperatures possibly exceeding 100 degrees Celsius. Some estimates reach 200 degrees Celsius. The night side would cool to unimaginable temperatures, approaching absolute zero, below minus 100 degrees Celsius, and its entire atmosphere would likely freeze. Life would only be able to exist in a narrow terminator zone, a band of twilight between eternal day and eternal night, where temperature extremes would be somewhat moderated. The temperature difference between the day and night sides will create a colossal pressure gradient. This will trigger persistent, super powerful winds that will circulate between the two extremes, comparable in scale to storms on gas giants like Jupiter. Currently, Earth's rotation creates a centrifugal force that squeezes out water and slightly flattens the planet at the poles, forming an equatorial hump, a diameter 43 kilometers larger at the equator than between the poles. Disappearance of the hump. If rotation stops, the centrifugal force will disappear. Gravity will redistribute mass, and water will begin to flow away from the equator toward the poles, where the force of gravity is slightly stronger. Scientists predict that this process will result in the formation of one giant equatorial supercontinent and two vast oceans, while many current continents will be submerged. One of the most critical consequences of rotation stoppage, or even rotational slowdown, affecting the core, will be the disappearance of Earth's magnetic field. The magnetic field serves as a shield, protecting the planet's surface from solar wind and high-energy cosmic rays. Without a magnetic field, Earth's surface will become radiation hazardous and uninhabitable. Survivors will have to seek shelter deep underground or wear protective spacesuits. The Earth's rotation also affects the Moon's orbit. Gravitational interactions create tides, which in turn slowly but surely slow the Earth's rotation and move the Moon away from us. If the Earth were to stop rotating, these processes would reverse. Although the Moon would not immediately fall toward Earth, its orbital stability could be disrupted. Moreover, the tidal forces between the two bodies are also part of the system that stabilizes their relative positions. Without the Earth's rotation, this system would fall out of balance, although more slowly than surface disasters. Do you think the Earth will stop spinning? Share your thoughts in the comments.